This is the year 1920. Across India, Gandhiji's non cooperation echoes through towns and villages. Students are leaving classrooms, lawyers are throwing away their gowns, and merchants are burning foreign clothes. Six law college students, amid their exams, are discussing whether they should take part in the non cooperation movement or not.
Exams? What exams? While people are throwing their British degrees into these bonfires, and here we are, memorizing these laws made by those outsiders.
But Ravi, the way you mug up for the exams, you sound more British than the British.
He isn't wrong. Gandhiji called, leave the colleges, leave the titles, leave the courts. If knowledge is sold in chains, what wisdom is it?
Easy for Gandhiji. He is already a barrister. What about us? My father sold land for my fees. If I walk out now, what do I give him back? Empty pockets and slogans?
You give him something else, Ravi. If we walk out, we don't just vanish. We gather, we can start something new. National schools or our own classes. Isn't it worth more than just a British stamp on paper?
Yes, yes, Suresh, Anand is right. You give him pride that his son didn't kneel before the injustice.
Let's write to Arjun. He's in Allahabad for his internship. Miles away. He should know what's burning in our hearts.
Burning? In Ravi's case, it's already a wildfire. Fine, let's write.
Brother Arjun, the lecture hall sounds hollow each day. When Gandhiji says no cooperation, his words pierce through. Can you too feel this call in Allahabad?
Feel it? Every morning when I walk past the Union Jack on the court, my chest burns, my pen trembles. Am I doing justice to my countrymen? The judge is completely biased toward these outsiders. Calling him my lord fills me with shame.
Even while Suresh doubts, he is the first to tear foreign labels from his clothes.
Don't make me sound like a hypocrite. I doubt because I care. What if our sacrifice leaves nothing behind?
Sacrifice always leaves something behind. Even ashes warm the ground.
If prison is the price, we'll pay it. Better to rot behind those bars rather than these British chains.
Then we make sure it leaves something. If their colleges collapse, we'll build our own. If their courts shut us out, we will hold our own meetings, our own panchayats. Sacrifice doesn't end things, Suresh. It begins them.
But Ma said, study, get a job, save your brothers. What if I leave? She loses hope. What do I tell her?
Tell her that his son stood taller than the job he lost.
They were only boys in their twenties. Ravi with his fire, Suresh with his doubts, Kanan with his calm, Iqbal with wits, and Arjun, bounded by the distance but not by silence. The non-cooperation movement was no mere policy. It was a fever. From Banaras to Bombay, students walked out of colleges. Lawyers laid down their gowns, and merchants burned the foreign clothes. It was a refusal, naked and defiant. To cooperate with tyranny is to breathe poison. And in refusing, India began to breathe again. But refusal has a cost. Empty jobs, broken families, fear presses against every door. The British laughed, saying, without us they will starve. And yet each starving soul whispered, better hunger than those chains.
My brothers, your words arrive like thunder. Do you know what it means to envy bruises? To feel useless because your skin carries no scars. I sit in my room, safe, but safety feels like betrayal. Yesterday I walked past the Ganges Ghat, saw a pile of foreign clothes burning. Flames touched the sky, of how we are asked to choose between hunger and pride. And I realize pride fills the stomach too. They say students like us are wasting our futures. But what future waits in a degree stamped with slavery? So listen, Allahabad will not stand silent. Until the next procession rises, I will march until my feet bleed. If they strike, let them. If they jail me, let them.
Huh, still nothing. Just days of silence. The postal department is so sluggish, like those British bureaucrats. Hmm.
Or maybe it's a choice, Silence is a choice, and maybe his choice is the wise one. Ravi, maybe he sees this for what it is, a fever that will pass. He is practical. Why would he throw away a law internship? For what? For a bonfire and a prison cell?
You're mistaking Arjun's practicality for a lack of a soul. They're not the same thing.
Really, Suresh? Is that what you think of him? Of us? That our passion is just a fever? That our friend will choose his career over his country? Over us?
I am just thinking of my family. My mother, who waits for a letter saying her son is safe and successful. Not that says he becomes a protester for a cause that might fall. The British are powerful. Our sacrifice could leave nothing but the ashes.
Sacrifice always leaves something behind, Suresh. We have talked about this. But the time for talk is over. The procession is at dawn. The leaders will not wait for a letter from Allahabad. India will not wait. The question is no longer what Arjun will do, it is what we will do.
I agree with Anand. His silence isn't a rejection, it's a test. He trusts us. He knows that we don't need his letter to know his heart. He knows that we will make the right choice, and he will make it too, miles away. We are four corners of the same map, Suresh. He trusts us that we will all lead in the same direction.
My mother will have to learn to be proud of a different kind of son.
Ah, that's more like the Mr. Suresh I know.
The procession gathers at the university gates at dawn. We should prepare.
Wait a minute. Where is Iqbal?
Hey guys, I was talking to my Ammi Jan and my wife Zoya.
Oh, and what did they say?
Well, they didn't have much of a choice, guys.
And Arjun?
I already know what the reply will be. Let's go.
The non-cooperation movement was not born in parliaments, nor in courtrooms. It was born in cramped hostel rooms, in whispered debates, in ink-stained letters passed across cities. The world may remember leaders, but freedom remembers footsteps. Footsteps of students who walked out of classrooms, never knowing if they would walk into a job or a jail. Footsteps of young men who carried no weapons but their will. And from that moment, India's march to freedom had begun. Once people learned to say no, history itself must bow to their yes.